5 starts now.
Welcome to Newswatch 12 at 5. I'm Justin Betty. We'll get to those stories in just a minute. But first, you may have noticed some extra haze in the air today. Maybe it's even affecting your breathing. Jeff, you told us to expect this yesterday. You say it's the result of some wildfires?
Yeah, Justin, we don't do this very often in the Northern Hemisphere because things generally move much quicker in the summertime. But here we are with an air quality alert across really all of Wisconsin, back into Minnesota for tonight, into up to date tomorrow as well, due to forest fires across Canada, reducing our air quality across the area now. And this is what that looks like here in Rhineland, the haze you see out there. It's been in place for several days, almost 2.5 weeks actually, in the upper atmosphere. But today, that got mixed down to the surface. Thus, it's affecting our air quality across the area now. So here's that smoke in the atmosphere. It's worse over us currently, right? What we need is a south wind to kick in and get this really smoke out of here at the surface. That'll likely happen tomorrow morning. We'll kick the north wind out of here, kick in a south wind tomorrow, and thus get the smoke out from the surface, but still keep it in the upper atmosphere. Your forecast then for tonight, though, is hazy, kind of cloudy as well, with low temperatures down near 50. Your full forecast is coming up, Justin.
All right, thanks, Jeff. The number of new COVID-19 case numbers in Wisconsin continues to rise this week. Today, the State Department of Health Services reports 451 new cases. That's the most since mid-May. We're now averaging almost 200 per day over the last week. DHS also reports 2 new deaths today. We're still averaging less than 1 new death per day, however, statewide over the last week. Right now, DHS reports about 51% of all people in Wisconsin have now received at least 1 dose of COVID-19 vaccine. That's important because U.S. health leaders say more than 99% of the recent COVID-related deaths nationwide, more than 97% of recent hospitalizations have been among people who are unvaccinated. And across the nation, several areas are putting restrictions back in place for COVID as the Delta variant continues to spread. Newswatch 12's Megan Mamlock spoke to some local health officials about what the spread means for us here in the Northwoods. Megan?
Thanks, Justin. The Delta variant is on the rise, with large cities like Los Angeles issuing mask mandates. And some are worried of its effects on life here in the Northwoods, especially after having massive event like Hodag Country Fest, bringing in 20,000 plus concert goers.
We've definitely seen some cases come through from Country Fest and their contacts becoming positive. So we are seeing so far just a few, but time will tell, and I expect we will see some more.
Vaccinations have been on a downward trend, with just a handful of people coming in for their vaccine series. Medical officials say the 12 and older population should begin to get their vaccines now so they will be ready once school begins.
We are getting vaccine at the clinics, and so during their normal checkup or their sports physical, they can get vaccinated at their doctor's office. They can get vaccinated at a local pharmacy, and or they can get vaccinated here.
Local medical officials have noticed the worrying trend, as now 55% of the COVID cases in Wisconsin are the Delta variant.
I think we're going to start seeing more cases now, and I think it's going to continue to climb as we go back to school. And if we are not doing all of our measures and kids are going back to school and we're more indoors, we will see a spike.
Measures people can take to try to prevent contracting the Delta variant are the same as what has been advised for the past year and a half, including continuing to wash your hands and staying home when you feel sick.
If you're not vaccinated, please get vaccinated. If you're not fully vaccinated and it hasn't been 2 weeks yet since your vaccine, you should still wear a mask. We are asking people that are not fully vaccinated to wear a mask indoors.
Medical officials are being updated with new guidance for the fall on schools and daycares through the CDC for prevention. For more information on getting vaccinated, you can contact the Oneida County Health Department. Justin.
All right, thank you, Megan. Fort Wilderness Ministries in McNaughton, Oneida County, is expanding their grounds, adding an amphitheater. Theater will overlook Spider Lake. Organizers say they considered expanding for a while, but after they saw the camps just overflowing with people, they knew now was the perfect time to start.
This amphitheater is going to hopefully allow us to expand our ministry a little bit. We're currently at around 300 or so people for family camps, so this will allow us to expand by another 100 or so people.
The site is planned to hold at least 500 people. Project architect Billy Borkenhagen says a lot of thoughts went into the preparation of the site, but the camp looked to keep their main focus during its build.
We did a lot of sort of soul searching internally to figure out, how this thing should function and operate. But at the end of the day, it's a facility for worship and teaching. So that's the goal and the thing that we try to keep in main focus.
Much of the work should be completed in the next few months, with the whole project expected to wrap up sometime next year. A group of young adults from Milwaukee are working in the Northwoods this week to help preserve wildlife and learn themselves. The group Cream City Conservation Group's working on the restoration of the Argonne Trail in Eagle River. The team of 8 arrived last Monday. They've been working on improving the trails, building picnic tables, restoration projects around the lake. The group's goal also is to teach urban youth about forest management, timber, wildlife.
Through the Urban Connection program and the Forest Service, we use the talents of the agency in order to help people from urban areas come up and experience wilderness and experience recreation management and other forest management projects.
Organizers say this is a priceless experience for the young adults.
First reaction is there's a lot of bugs, but overall I think they're very much enjoying the experience of just being out in nature, enjoying the bird calls, enjoying working on the trail, and actually putting in some hard labor.
Group leaders say they think this has allowed them to really understand what nature is, what the jobs entail, and how they can incorporate these skills into a career in the future. According to ESPN NFL insider Adam Schefter, Packers quarterback Aaron Rodgers has turned down a contract extension offer that would have made him the highest paid quarterback in the NFL. According to Schefter, the contract would have tied Rodgers to Green Bay for about 5 more seasons. Of course, as you know, Rodgers and the team management are not exactly on the best terms right now. Schefter reported back in April Rodgers was disgruntled with the team, does not want to return. Rodgers did not attend the team's mandatory minicamp last month. He has not really addressed the issue publicly. Packers GM Brian Gutekunst released a statement following the report saying the team is, quote, committed to Aaron in 2021 and beyond. We'll see. Bucks in 6. That's been the rallying cry for Milwaukee basketball fans ever since the Deer fell in a 2-game-to-none hole against the Phoenix Suns in this year's NBA Finals. Well, tonight, the team has a chance to turn those fans into profits. Newswatch 12's Nate Myhawk and Griffin Stroin are live in Milwaukee ahead of tonight's big Game 6. Guys, 3 hours to tip off. What is the vibe in the Deer District?
I'd say, Justin, we are, like you said, 3 hours away from tip-off, and it's already nuts. It's packed. I don't know if you can tell from behind me, but in the hour from when we talked to Dan and Jeff at 4 to now, it is, I would say, almost doubled in size, and they're expecting up to 65,000 people here at the Deer District. That's just outside of the arena. It's going to be wild, and it's already looks pretty wild, Griffin.
Oh, my goodness. People are amped and excited to be here for sure. An NBA title could be coming here to Milwaukee, but people are repping. They're wearing many Bucks jerseys, lots of old ones, new ones, and also at the same time, though, they're wearing some great hats. We've seen some.
Well, Nate, I got to ask you, what's the deal with the headwear you got going on?
Well, my brother-in-law, he makes these. If you ever watch Packer games, Frozen Tundra Man, that's my brother-in-law. So he knew we were coming to the game and stuff, so he put together, some support here for the Bucks. For the playoff run, you got to get everything going, so it's time to break out the extra special stuff to spice up the series a little bit and get the NBA trophy back here to Milwaukee. So.
And Griffin, I'm going to tell you right now, I got to get my hands on one of those hats. If I'm wearing them at 6, I am a happy man. I can guarantee it.
It's an epic hat, and hopefully we can buy one off them. But for right now, that's all we have for you here at the Deer District. It's going to be a good one, and we will see you back at 6.
All right, thanks, guys. It's been 50 years since the Bucks have been in the finals. You got to bust out the big guns as far as the gear goes. All right, well, temperatures today were in the 70s. A little hazy outside with that smoke. Jeff's in with your full forecast after the break, and let us know how much longer these conditions will stick around in just a few minutes.
With Medford Cooperative, you get reliable propane prices, 24/7 emergency service, digital tank monitors that can schedule automatic delivery, complete tank installation, and more.
Huge online auction, taxidermy, tools, reloading supplies, log home content, sporting goods, and more. Contact Brass and St. Louis Auctions for more details.
Take it away, boys.
Bruce Orthodontics, changing lives one smile at a time. Rhinelander, Minocqua, Eagle River, Phillips, and the greater Northwoods area. Treating patients of all ages.
Take advantage of Cellcom's sizzling summer savings, July 16th through the 25th. Save $400 on select smartphones when you trade in your current smartphone. Restrictions apply. Visit cellcom.com/summer for details.
Experience iconic luxury in a Cadillac SUV, like the XT6, an IIHS top safety pick with seating for up to 7 passengers. Or the XT5, with over 20 available safety and driver assistance features. Your Cadillac SUV experience awaits.
Get 1.9% APR for 72 months, plus $500 purchase allowance on a 2021 Cadillac XT6 and XT5.
Visit O'Malley Cadillac in Wausau or Rhinelander Cadillac in Rhinelander.
A nursing home promises to care for our parents as cherished loved ones. But if your parents have been injured in a nursing home, we can help. Habish, Habish, and Rotier. We fight for what's right.
I call this series Rugged Individualism. And I think we all are individuals. And I think we are all unique. We are all beautiful people.
Let's dive into Lake Minocqua for an evening showing of Creature from the Black Lagoon. August 14th at Torpy Park. Watch the movie from your boat or afloat in the water. Pre-show beach party starts at 5:30 p.m. For ticket and event information, visit letsminocqua.com/dive-in.
The smoke and haze out there now is from wildfires in Canada. For weeks, we've had the smoke in the upper atmosphere, making for some great sunsets. But today, that mixed down to the surface, affecting our air quality, and thus giving us air quality advisories across pretty much the entire state of Wisconsin today, back into Minnesota as well. This will mess with you if you have allergies, if you have asthma, or heart problems as well. So keep it indoors this afternoon and this evening, throughout the day tomorrow as well, until we kick in a south wind tomorrow and get the smoke out of the lower levels tomorrow. We'll still keep it up top though, making for some great sunsets going forward. All right, so here it is now. The worst of it is over us currently, right across north central Wisconsin. What we need though is a south wind to kick in and get all this back into Canada. That'll likely happen tomorrow, but until then, we have some smoke to get through tonight and throughout the day tomorrow before it begins to get better around here. So here's that north wind right now, kind of pushing all that smoke down to the surface. This will switch though tomorrow morning and begin to kind of flow this way very gently. That'll give us a boost in temperatures tomorrow and also push that smoke back over the lake. But this is what that looks like outside right now. Lots of smoke and haze in several layers of the atmosphere right now, causing for some very difficult breathing conditions for some of you, as you know. But temperatures are hanging out kind of cooler, right? 71 in Rhinelander, as that sun is not really getting through very well, the heavy smoke out there, with a northwest breeze around 8 and a dew point there at 57. Over in Wausau, 81 for you, with a north breeze at 8 as well, with a dew point there of 63, so slightly muggy air in place across the area now. And the front that came through last night stalled across central Wisconsin. You can see it's 85 Wisconsin Rapids. Meanwhile, it's 72 at Revita. The front is right across through there, and that's going to hang out there for several days. That's going to give us more problems down the road. But for tomorrow, temperature-wise, 76, 78 for us on Thursday, and then right back up in the mid, even some upper 80s and humid this weekend, Saturday, Sunday into Monday. Looking outside now, here's the cloud cover across the area, so there's clouds in the haze right now. But our next issue is over here. That is an area of low pressure. That's going to ride along a stall front across our area now, and that's going to bring us some rain showers likely later tomorrow night. More likely, though, earlier on Thursday morning. Here's the setup now. There's that stall front right there. And here's the low, way over here by Washington. It's going to ride along this stall front tomorrow and give us a really good chance for some rain showers late tomorrow night into early parts of Thursday. Then we'll get a break through much of Thursday, followed by probably some more rain showers getting in here on Friday evening as well. So Futurecast shows the cloud cover increasing out there tomorrow morning. We could see a rogue thunder shower tomorrow. It can't be ruled out. Most of the rain, though, will hold off until late tomorrow night and more likely early on on Thursday morning before it all kind of gets out of here and gives us a really nice day for us on Friday. Our forecast time for tonight, though, is partly cloudy skies with some really poor air quality out there. If you have issues with that, stay indoors this evening with low temperatures down near 49. For tomorrow, all right, so again, partly cloudy skies, poor air quality through much of tomorrow into tomorrow evening. It will begin to improve tomorrow evening with high temperatures back in the mid-70s. And then looking ahead, your 7-day forecast by Northwoods Furniture and Mattress shows tomorrow we should stay dry. There are those thunder showers early on Thursday. Friday looks great, high of 85. And there's that hot weekend, humid too, with highs back in the mid-80s. Justin?
That gold medal for the opening ceremonies. Thank you, Jeff. Rondelay Ranch in Harshaw hosted a big 4th of July celebration earlier this month, ending in a massive donation, $10,000 to an area charity. News Watch 12's Cooper Henkel stopped by to learn more about their things wrapping up there.
The entire promenade that you're seeing behind you was a sea of blankets and lawn chairs.
Up north on the 4th at Rondelay Ranch was banging.
We celebrated Independence Day by an amazing fireworks show.
It was awesome.
Some of the best in the area.
Best I've ever seen.
With help from the Oneida County Humane Society.
We sold t-shirts, we kind of monitored the grounds, helped with the bounce houses, just kind of served as general assistants to the staff and the crew at Rondelay Ranch. And then in turn, we received a very sizable donation for our efforts.
We were able to donate $10,000 to the Oneida County Humane Society.
We know how hard people work for their money, and for Rondelay Ranch to entrust us with that size of a donation is just incredible. We couldn't be more grateful.
Donations keep the building running and vet bills paid. But Treasurer Sue Otis says events like Up North on the 4th help in another big way, too.
We want to get out there and talk to the public and let them know what our organization does and how we can help them.
With plans already set for next year.
That we are going to be having our annual Fur Ball fundraiser right here at the Rondelay Ranch next May.
And next week.
Next week, we'll be at the Rhinelander District Library working with them on a pet meet and greet.
You can keep track of the Humane Society and Rondelay Ranch's events on their websites or on Facebook. For Newswatch 12, I'm Cooper Henkel.
After taking a year off because of COVID, the Wausau 24 Endurance Mountain Bike Race and Wausau Trail Run is making its return this weekend. The event hosts over 600 racers and runners traveling from 16 different states to test their athletic abilities and endurance. Again, it begins this Friday with the Wausau Trail Run. 5K, 10K, half marathon. Those start at 7 p.m. The Marquee Mountain Bike Race, Wausau 24, features a more than 13-mile lap through the 9-mile single track and ski trails. All those races start at 10 Saturday morning. This morning, Jeff Bezos and 3 other people made history lifting themselves into space aboard the Blue Origin rocket. We'll take a closer look at this milestone event after the break.
Menards has everything for your home projects, inside and out. Update your doors with our great selection of quick set levers, lock sets, and deadbolts. Find over 100 styles and 6 finish options to complement any door in your home. Save 11% on all quick set interior and exterior lock sets. Add the final look to your outdoor landscaping with Master Gardener Lawn Edging. All lawn edging is 11% off now at Menards.
Save big money at Menards.
Unlock a summer of possibilities in a new Chevy. Expand your options and your perspective. Find your next adventure in a new Chevy.
Enjoy the open road and make no monthly payments for the rest of the summer on select popular Chevy SUVs. Plus, get interest-free financing for 72 months when you finance with GM Financial. Chevrolet, the #1 selling brand in Wisconsin.
Are you worried about going away to college this fall? What if you could get the same college experience closer to home? From the moment you step onto our campus to begin your bachelor's degree, we'll be there for you, supporting your dreams and saving you money. With NTC's new liberal arts transfer degree, you can start here and go anywhere, including a guaranteed transfer to UW-Madison. North Central Technical College. We're ready when you are.
You are failing us, Senator Johnson.
Protecting our democracy has never been partisan, and yet you refused to investigate the deadly attack on our capital. Access to the polls matters to all Americans, and yet you blocked voter protections that have the support of Democrats, Republicans, and independents. You are more committed to the lie,
by and large, it was all peaceful protests,
and rigging the system to retain power than you are to protecting Wisconsinites. The challenges facing our democracy aren't partisan. It's time Senator Johnson puts country over party.
On this day, 52 years ago, Neil Armstrong and Buzz Aldrin became the first two humans to set foot on the moon. Millionaire Jeff Bezos, the Amazon founder, says that lunar landing inspired him as a kid. It's one of the reasons he chose today to launch his company's first commercial manned flight to space. Jay Gray has details.
With a burst of fire and blast of smoke, Blue Origin races toward the edge of space and a new era in exploration. 4 civilian astronauts breaking free from gravity.
Look at the blackness of space.
Oliver Damon, an 18-year-old physics student, the youngest person to ever travel to space.
I love it.
82-year-old Wally Funk, the oldest to ever make the trip, a pilot who in the 60s was denied a chance because she was a woman.
We had a great time. It was wonderful. I want to go again fast.
Also in the capsule, Mark Bezos and his brother, Amazon founder Jeff Bezos, whose imagination and funding created the historic path for the suborbital flight.
Oh my God! My expectations were high and they were dramatically exceeded.
Bezos joins an exclusive Billionaires Boys Club that includes Sir Richard Branson, who made the trip on his Virgin Galactic space plane just 9 days ago, and Elon Musk, whose SpaceX team continues to shuttle astronauts to the International Space Station.
What they're doing, they are revolutionizing space travel, and they are the Orville and Wilbur of today. So, Godspeed to all of them. Let's see what happens.
The nation and world watching to see where this new phase of space travel ultimately
Touchdown.
lands.
This portion of News Watch 12 is brought to you by Slumberland.
The body you are randomly assigned at birth shouldn't determine how well you are cared for or how hard we work to find answers, partners, and hope. We make medicine, not just for some, but for everyone.
Looks like it's time to trade. Because it's trade month at your local Ford dealers. Get more cash for your eligible trade-in. Any brand, any model, all month long. Get Trade Assist cash on top of what your eligible vehicle is worth and trade up to a new Ford SUV. Your trade-in is worth more than you think, only during trade month. Right now, get up to $2,000 Trade Assist bonus cash on eligible models. It's trade month at your Wisconsin and UP Ford dealers.
At Save More Marketplace, our expansive produce section features a large organic selection of the freshest fruits and vegetables. Get ready to fire up your grill with the finest cuts of Black Angus beef, USDA Prime, Wagyu ribeye, over 15 varieties of brats made in-house, and so much more. Our Scratch Bakery has fresh breads and custom cakes and design specialties for any occasion. Our deli has a great selection of meats, cheeses, and quick and easy meals. And with Save More on the go, we bring the freshness to you.
When you shop and donate to Goodwill, the good starts with you. Whether you shop Goodwill for the thrill of the treasure hunt, incredible values on back-to-school items, do-it-yourself project inspiration, or brand names for less, you can feel good about the impact you make. Your support keeps items out of the landfill and fuels job training and opportunities for people with barriers to employment in your community. When you shop and donate back to school at Goodwill, Goodwill starts with you.
Hi, I'm Kristen from Sleep Central on Highway 51 South in Minocqua, your bedding and futon headquarters.
We carry the largest selection of name brand mattresses in northern Wisconsin, in stock and ready for immediate delivery. Beautyrest, Sealy, Serta, Stearns & Foster, and Tempur-Pedic. We also have a huge selection of accessories to complement your bedding purchase. Sleep Central also carries a wide variety of futons and unique bedroom furniture with quality all-wood construction. Better sleep, pain-free, that's our promise at Sleep Central in Minocqua, your one-stop sleep shop.
An Ohio father whose grown special needs kids couldn't find work decided to create an employment opportunity for them. Joel Wagner, father of 10, bought him an ice cream truck for his 2 kids with Down syndrome. The family opened the business called Special Neat Treats in April. Says business is booming. Says also helps teach them about financial skills, communication, social skills, and hopefully starts a conversation nationwide about hiring people with special needs.
Love this. Cool. All right, and the weather will cooperate too this weekend for ice cream trucks because we'll highs back in the 80s. Until then, though, some issues tonight and tomorrow. With smoke and haze across the area now. Here it is. You can see here on a webcam, lots of haze in the atmosphere, not just here at the surface, but aloft as well. It's been aloft for several weeks, but today it made it down this way. That's giving us some air quality issues across our area now. The worst of it is currently over north central Wisconsin. That should move off to the area to the east of us tomorrow, and we'll kick in a south wind as well. So it should improve throughout the day tomorrow, but overall, if you have respiratory issues, asthma, that kind of stuff, you're probably having issues tonight. And then going forward, it's going to get better and warmer. A couple thunder showers on Thursday, followed by a warm weekend is on the way with highs in the 80s.
So smoke probably not going away for a few days, but getting better.
Aloft. Getting better at the surface, yes.
We'll take that. Thanks, Jeff. Thank you for joining us on Newswatch 12 at 5. NBC Nightly News is next.